Hello. We are here to take the most of or make the most of our collaborative opportunities, whether that's being on a podcast, being on a summit, being on a panel, all the above. And sometimes when we are on that, sometimes there's opportunities that we let go. Not by anyone's fault. It's just that we are not sure how to continue the relationship with either the attendees or hosts. And I just did a podcast related to keeping the relationships going with your fellow attendees, or not your fellow attendees, but your fellow panelists. If you're on a panel with other subject matter experts in your industry, wouldn't it make sense to keep the relationship with them going? Because likely is that they have a platform that can also be a way for you to get your message out to more people. And that's what I did. I was recently on Krista's Summit in a Box podcast, and there might be a link to this here, but that's not about that. This is about you keeping the relationship with the attendees going. And I wanted to show you an example of somebody who's not me, who did a really great job. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is so wonderful. Let me just do this for my audience. So long story short, I was recently at Jordan Gill's virtual conference all around VIP days. And while I've been through her program, she has so much great content. You can't fit it all in a program, and she's always learning, and the people associated with the program are always learning too. And so I love to support the virtual conference because I'm always learning something that I can take back to my clients. So I went to a session, and this individual, Nicola, she mentioned a spreadsheet that she uses to organize her research. And I was like, wow, that sounds lovely. And I looked around to find that, and I couldn't. So I reached out to her and said, hey, you mentioned a spreadsheet that might be useful to organize our research. And so she replied. Now, what she could have replied with was a link to the spreadsheet, like a Google Doc situation, and I would have been on my way. But that would have been a missed opportunity, and that's not what Nicola does, apparently. So she said, you're welcome. Here's a link to the spreadsheet. So what I like about this is it's a direct link to her website and done in the day. So she's able to measure traffic of people who go to this link because it's, it's special. It's a pretty link situation that she's able to track traffic to. So when I click there, I am taken here to this website that says book out your VIP day easily. So not only is she tagging the traffic source in this way, she's also speaking to the people who are there. It's not a generic lead generation situation. So there's an opportunity for her to capture my information, to lead capture, right? And to enter my name and my email address and whatnot. And so I'm going to do that. And I already did that, and it took me to this page. Her thank you page, done in the day, thank you. So again, more measurement, more things she can do, more tagging opportunities, and you rock, done in a day. So she's gave the identity to the people that are coming there so that we feel seen. It's not you rock, lovely lady, or you rock, business owner, right? It's very specific. And she also gives a way to stay connected. DM me and tell me about, how you're doing and whatnot, and let's continue the conversation. And so rest assured, when I sign up, I download my thing, there is probably another email waiting for me in my email box just to continue that relationship going. So I just wanted to show you a great example of building a customer journey, of continuing the relationships with the attendees after the event in a specific and meaningful way, by somebody who's doing a best practice. Now, if you need support with talking through how this might look for you, whether it's coming up with messaging for your collaborative conversations, or even assessing your capacity to collaborate and expanding your capacity to collaborate, or implementing this, please let me know. That's my lane. I'd love to have a conversation with you. I'll leave my information somewhere around the situation so we can talk further and see what we can do to support you in doing less marketing while making a whole lot more impact.